Good morning. Good day, everybody. You guys have no idea how it is to make sure to try to be on time. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. Um, I am trying to make sure that the camera is in the right place and it sees my face and we can see our book. Yeah? Okay, can we see our book? Okay, I can tell. Darn it. This thing is in, um, I can't tell. I can't tell. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Anyway, good morning. I like to say good morning, good morning, good morning. Maris Segal, John Clark, and Martha Theory, Marty Blue, Calling B. Dracos. That's about all I do right now. Okay, today we are talking about the art of conscious conversion. This is under the whole section where I was doing the answers to the art of strategic alliances. Okay, ask yourself, is this a real business or a hobby? If you have a real business and if you're serious, you have to ask for money. I'm going to reiterate the point that this is an entrepreneurship, a ship that is carrying your message and vision into the world. This ship needs fuel in the form of money. You must be able to value yourself appropriately to create the products and programs that are going to be perceived as valuable in the marketplace. You must be willing to set yourself apart as an expert or as a leader. You must be willing to ask for significantly more money than anybody in the pool of professionals is asking for. There are plenty of places for you to play on the spectrum. You can play down at the deep discount dollar store, or you can play up at the highest end like Tiffany's. You can also play anywhere in between. You get to choose how you're going to show up in the marketplace. For example, sometimes I look like a movie star, and other times I look like I just rolled out of bed. And if I look like I just rolled out of bed, it's because I did. At 4:59, I show up on the marketplace as a boutique business owner. I'm offering very specialized and specific transformation to people, and I price and package my work as a boutique experience. My work is all about the mission to get messages out there who have powerful messages to share with the world. The mission, the message, and the money are the three areas that I focus on. And I focus in a way that is of high value to people and also provides me with a comfortable livelihood. I'll ask again, is this a business or a hobby? Where do you want to play? Do you want to be at the deep discount mass market end of the spectrum, the top end, or somewhere in between? Business on the internet on the top, that's what I wrote. There is room everywhere. Frankly, there's more room at the top than at the bottom. And that goes right back to our mountain of visibility in the last chapter. If you noticed at the top of that mountain, there was a star and the words legacy of light. People who are at the tippy top of the mountain are living a legacy of light. Okay, that was the pyramid that I showed earlier. Here, there we go. Right there, a legacy of light. Do you remember? Leaping leaders, emerging experts, or pool of professionals. Okay. Leaping leaders. Okay. You people who are happy at the tippy top of the mountain are living in a legacy of light. Are living a legacy of light. They're charging tons of money to people who want to work with them privately. I can tell you, Tony Robbins asks for a huge investment for people to work with him privately. These folks have also set up their entrepreneurship in a way that allows people to access their work at varying levels. You can buy a CD or DVD from Tony Robbins for $25, but to be able to produce that DVD, manufacture it, and have all of the marketing machines set up on the back end requires a boatload of money. You have to be, excuse me, sorry. You have to be able to ask for money, a lot of money. You must learn how to ask for money in one-to-one sales conversations, as well as on virtual stages. This is something that I teach in some of my programs. I have another system that I have created. Remember the power of having a unique system in which I teach people how to sell into higher ticket groups or private programs. This system helps my clients to get that inner game working, and it provides them with a framework for a sales conversation. In order to manifest massive amounts of money, you simply have to know how to have one-on-one and one-to-many sales conversations with your potential clients. Look back at the results from taking the Be Heard by Millions Speaker Magic Quiz. If you missed that, you can take the quiz here at quiz.beheardbymillions, one word, .com. quiz.beheardbymillions.com, plural. And be mindful about what the best opportunities for speaking will be based on your unique speaker magic. Are you better served networking for pay to play stages so you can sell from the stage, or would running workshops or being booked on live TV be better alternatives for your particular archetype? Take a nice deep breath. Next week we will start on chapter 7. Ready your back office with a team that has your back. Take a nice deep breath. An archetype is something that is like where a cat, if you can take that little example of having a cat, a domestic cat, if it sees any ball with a tail or a feathery blob with a string, it will chase it, it will play with it, it will go magic crazy about it. And that is where something in their brain has an archetype of which is an object with a tail. Object with a tail. Chase it, kill it, chase it, play it, play with it, kill it. So that's an archetype. An archetype is something that is set in your brain as something that you want to do or want to have a process with. So your particular archetype, I wonder how we can talk about that. Your particular archetype will be something where you have specialized in something that is a need in the brain. I have to do this too. I have to do this too. So I have to read straight from the book. I am not gonna go and lecture or anything. Keep my okay. Well, I will talk to you later tomorrow. I have been recovering from my surgery 9 days ago, Good morning, Liz Roscantara. How are you? Good morning, good morning, good morning. And um, I have been, I have to say, my experience is very multiple this, multiple that. I went to physical therapy yesterday and I described the most important um, uh, I described the most important things that were happening to me. My changes in my swimming. I don't know if you recall, but Tom Krebs may recall, John Clark may recall that I spoke about trying to swim at the gym more often. And this I started last November or December, which means I've been actually trying to do it for a year. I can probably only count on all my fingers and toes how many times I've been in the pool, and that's not many. That's like less than once every 2 weeks, um, which is still something. It's still something. I am able to swim 7/8 of a lap freestyle. 7/8 of a lap. I am determined to get back to a mile, which means I have to be able to do 50 laps, and which I used to do in 52 minutes. And now I can do 7/8 of one lap before I have to go back to the breaststroke to keep myself afloat. And that is just something that it's got so many analogies. It's just analogous to so many things in life right now, my life and even yours. Look at yourself as your progress. Yeah, thank you. I shall. And so I am determined to do that. And when you want to be determined to do this too. Ah, thank you. I shall. And I used to recall that when I swam well, my somehow my muscles on my arms like just bloated up here. And my PT told me yesterday that the most of your work is neural, neurological. And that means that your brain is figuring out all sorts of ways to do this in every single permutation possible. That's what he said to me yesterday. And then after that, your brain will say, okay, once I figured out all of the permutations possible, which will take months and months and months maybe, I'll figure out how to increase your muscle. So your muscle will only increase after a few months, 3, 5, 6, 7 months after all of those permutations have been like, like anything. So, I love you, Lisa Kantara. You are also doing all that weightlifting, I know. So, good luck with that. I'll talk to you later, you guys. Old Kinderhook.